Bro, nobody likes to repeat themselves. Let's just keep it a buck. If we could just tell somebody something one singular time, and they would listen, they would heed warning, and then we would never have to worry about it again. But hey, bro, if we did that, then I guess we wouldn't have lessons, right? I guess we wouldn't learn nothing. Though, today, I wanted to talk about they heard you the first time. Because, bro, when we're talking to people and we're what? Even in relationships and stuff like that, and friendships as well, in any aspects of life, bro, when it comes down to like, when you're talking to somebody and you're like, you know what, hey, I like communication. The fact that you don't communicate with me bothers me, right? And you're like, I just wish that you would communicate with me more, so I would like you to communicate with me more. And you convey that, and you keep conveying that, and you keep finding yourself in this position that you're always telling them, hey, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you communicating? You know what I mean? It's just like, at that point, it's like they heard you. They heard you the first time. Because it's completely different when you're in a scenario and then it's just like, oh, it's one little mistake, and you tell them, and they're like, I bet, and then they fix it, and we're good, calm, we're solid, golden star, right? But no, it's different when I gotta tell you over and over and over again. That's when, bro, like for example, like even as little kids, bro, when we used to do bad stuff. Well, I used to do some bad stuff. Though I would do something and I wouldn't listen, and I would be really confused on why I would be getting whoopings, bro. For real. Because I ain't listen. She told me what it was, but I was not listening to my mama. And I tested the boundary. And hey, bro, I learned. And so, even in situations like these, it's just like, bro, when we tell somebody something and we're like, hey, like I said for the communication example, I would like for you to voice your opinion. I want to know how you feel. I want to know this, that, and the third. And they don't do it. They just don't want to do it. And so in that scenario, why don't waste your time with people like that? If you're always finding yourself, bro, in a scenario with somebody who's not listening, you know, it's always be those, oh, you know, I wanna mess with you on some type of timing, like let's get into it. And then it's like, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, and y'all are putting y'all boundaries up and whatnot, it just ain't matching up. It just ain't the same vibe, bro. Cause you tell her you don't like going out the crib that much. Hey, she don't respect that. And so she just keep doing stuff to disrespect that. And then so what you gonna do, bro? You gonna sit there and do that the same way for you, ma'am. He may not communicate how he feels, and he communicates how he feels through his actions instead, bro. He just be being rude and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever scenario comes to your head when you think about what I'm saying, is the scenario is just like, you know that, and you see that. So don't waste, like, identify that and don't waste your time with people like that, because you know what you do and do not like. We tolerate and we do not tolerate things, right? And so we all know what we will and will not do. And take hold of it, right? Dang, what's happening out there? Fuck. And so, I don't know, bro. I really have like found myself in situations with people where I was always like telling people, bro, I was like, hey, you know what, I don't really mess with this, I don't really mess with that. And I would never really understand why I would like always end up in the same situations with these people. Because it was just something that I wasn't getting. Oh, dang. And the thing that I wasn't getting was, they heard me. You know what I mean? Just because I said something does not mean somebody got to listen to it. Does not, just because, you know what, hey, like I said, I'm not entitled. You know what I mean? I'm not entitled to nothing. And so, if that's the case, then I bet, cool. Do what you do. And I will be, you know what I'm saying, separation. Because there's no point, like I said, to put yourself around somebody who's going to undervalue you or not even respect your word, because the simplest thing that you could even do is just respect the fact that I don't fuck with that. I mean that's really just what that is. Like, if they really mess with you, if that's really your friend, you know what I'm saying? If that's really the person who you trying to mess with, they gonna respect that. Whatever the boundary, whatever that may be. Though it's just like, if you, like I said, you find yourself keep having to reiterate the fact that you do not tolerate this. You know what? Hey, I wish you would do this more. Hey, can you be more consistent? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you put in more effort, bro? If you really feel like you even have to ask that question, I don't even want to say that, because sometimes there are moments in time where some people need to be boosted up more than others. I get that. Though that's completely different. But like, if you find yourself, like I said, reiterating the fact, like constantly telling them, bruh, that you don't do X, Y, Z, you don't like X, Y, Z, they do not care. They just simply do not care. And they're going to keep doing what they want to do, bruh. Because at the end of the day, people are creatures of habit. And that's one thing that I've been I've been straight on from the start, bro. Because I've always been on the fact that there's no point to stress over what somebody else is going to do, because they're going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. You're either going to do right by me or you're not. And, hey, whatever choice you pick, I hope you pick the best one for you, because whatever that is, I bet I'm cool off of it or I'm not. Right. And that's just the way that I like to move, because there's no point in wasting my time and sitting here with somebody who don't respect me and don't respect my morals, right? My boundaries, things like that. For real. And it's really just like, don't let nobody really just like disrespect your time like that, especially in like a relationship-esque type of setting, bro. Because too often, like, when some people get into stuff with people and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm about to say something real quick. Bruh, so with me personally, this is what I think. Because when people like start talking to people, people start hanging out with people like straight off the bat, like as soon as fuck they start enveloping themselves in each other, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I can get that. And though it's like to a certain point where it's like every single day. And me personally, I like to spread out. I like to spread it out. I like to spread out my time, because then it gives me like a clear view and a clear vision of that individual. Because while you know what I'm saying, hanging out with them every day, you might end up in a euphoric state and your vision gonna be blinded, because you know what I'm saying, you hanging out with them, you're enjoying them. You know what I'm saying, you're enjoying y'all's time together. Like, who would want to like be analyzing little stuff? I mean, yeah, you gonna pick up on little red flags and shit, but who's gonna be overly analyzing during that whole situation, unless it's just something crazy, right? Unless something crazy just pops off. Though I like to take my time with it, because it's like, I don't think like me rushing and like me like very like spending time with somebody like that is gonna put me in the best spot, because I can't clearly see that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't clearly get that vision of them when I'm fully just enveloping myself with them. Though if I mess with them and after I do that mental process, because it's just like throughout time, me personally, I'll just be able to pick and choose and be able to see like, I bet, cool, boom. It's just the same way that you'll just be able to tick things off the boxes for people who you've known for a long time, bro. Dang, is it, bro? I'm really like, dang. I feel like that's way better. My bad, bro. Because that TV, that computer shit was over here in my eye, like in the camera, bro, for 8 minutes straight, like. Though, yeah, don't put yourself in a situation where you feel like you're asking more of them than they're giving you, right? Because I feel like as people, we don't be asking for much. I know I don't be asking for much. For real, I'm a really simple guy. I really don't. And so it's like, in my perspective, it's like if you don't even, you know what I'm saying, you can't even step up to the plate and do like some little shit, like there's no point in me even wasting my time with that, right? Because it's like I said, bro, if you keep having to ask them, you keep having to assert yourself in this way, you keep having to put this and emphasize this and be like, I do not like da 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 da, then they just don't care, bro. They simply do not care. They simply are just doing what they want to do at the end of the day. And that's just something that we as people have to realize, that other people have lives too. They gonna do what they gonna do. And you can't change that. And that's just something that we have to accept, bro. Because it's like, I bet it's a real easy way to determine who really fucking with me. Okay, I see how you moving. Nah, no. See how you moving. Right. See how you moving. No. It's you dig what I'm saying? That's how really I see it. Not gonna lie. But hey, bro. Shit. Double upload today. Video number 1. Done, bro. You dig what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all. And my bad about yesterday's video, bro. I don't even know what happened. Like, it was like dark. And it was dark and light at the same time. I don't even know. It was just the lighting outside, maybe. I don't know if that's just cope or what. Though, it don't matter. We're still going to do our videos outside type shit. But appreciate y'all, gang. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.